Today, my dad's in town from New York where it's 8 degrees and we made him a beautiful lasagna. So we're gonna start off by putting ricotta in the bowl. I like to use whole milk, ricotta cheese.
Not ricotta.
Not ricotta. Ben said the ill-fated word there. That's the real R word. Add a little more here. I make a little extra. People around you will eat it. And then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix that, get it whipped up a little bit. You can see the fluffiness of it, really nice and creamy. And then we're just gonna take some fresh mozzarella, or as I guess some of you call it, mozzarella. Fresh. We're gonna dump that right in there. I cubed it up. Then we're gonna take a little fresh parsley. I like to use fresh herbs, you know? It's nice, it tastes better, it's not that hard. You get a little fresh parsley, you chop it up very finely, and there you go. And you're gonna mix that in, like so. Then we're gonna add a little salt. Not too much because we got sausage that we're gonna put in there, crumbled sausage, and that's gonna give you that salt in there. A little pepper, just give it a nice mix. It's gonna be so nice, creamy, delicious, gonna melt and be fantastic. No one's going home unhappy here. Then you're gonna throw in your sausage. I got a little mix of sweet and hot. That's what I like to use. You can do whatever you want. I got my dad here in town, trying to get him to make a little guest appearance. Maybe we'll get him on in a few minutes. If not, what are you gonna do? I'll send you a picture of him. Nice fella. He's single and ready to mingle. He's got long hair. I haven't seen him in about 13 months. He's not cutting it until the Knicks win a championship, so it's gonna be down to his ankles in about a year. We got all that sausage in there. We're just gonna mix it in. Oh God, you could eat it just like this, huh Ben?
I would.
Take 3 spoonfuls of this and take a nap.
I say why not?
Why not? Oh yeah. Listen, if you're gonna be on camera, you better come over here and make an appearance, Poppy, all right? The greatest part about my dad, he got into town today, he landed. All he wanted to do was go to the cigar shop and the weed shop. And he's good. He's entertained for the next 6 days. He said he may want to go to Disney, but we're going to smoke weed and we're going to eat edibles before we go there. So watch out, Disneyland on Tuesday. There's going to be a lot of shit happening. So we got that all mixed up. And now we're ready to start making our lasagna. There's 2 people here, live studio audience. First, we're going to grease our pan with a little bit of unsalted butter. Then we're just going to take our sauce and we're gonna do just a very thin layer of sauce on the bottom. Just get it nice and coated in all 4 corners. Don't worry if you add a little too much, it's not gonna hurt it, nothing's gonna happen. Now, we're ready to lay the lasagna in the pan. As you know, I've preached this before on other episodes, I do the pasta about a minute under the recommended because it's gonna continue to cook. And if you want to know that recipe, it's on my page. Start looking at some of these episodes, okay? So here we go. We're just going to lay it in there. And then we're going to do a slight overlapping. You don't want to have any kind of gaps. So we're just going to do it like that. And you're just going to cover the bottom of the pan like so. Now, we're ready to put the filling on the first layer. So you're just going to take a nice healthy spoonful and you're gonna spread it nice and evenly throughout. Don't be shy. I mean, no one's gonna complain to you if you got a little too much extra filling, huh? You wanna cover all of the lasagna in the bottom there. Then another layer of sauce. And you're just gonna repeat the process like so. This is one of those nice meals that you can have, you know, any time of year, but it's kind of nice around the holidays. It's also very nice in the winter, in those cold months, especially if you live on the East Coast. You know, you get those 7-degree days and you're like, man, salad's just not gonna do it today. Boom, lasagna. Ben, have you ever had lasagna?
Never.
Is that a true statement?
Nope.
How do they do lasagna up in Washington? What are we working with there?
We use salmon.
Now, we're gonna wrap this in tin foil and put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go. You grate some cheese on it, you let it sit for a few minutes, and it's gonna be perfect. There are some things that are best homemade, and lasagna is one of them. A lot of people think that it's very complicated. It's not. It's just layers of cheese and pasta and sauce. Repeat, repeat, repeat. If you want the recipe, as always, it's in the comments below. And from our house to yours, bon appetit.